Say hello, share it with your favorite Scorpio. Again, these will new moon in Scorpio. I'm gonna hold that right here. Don't bite me. Just kidding. But also, oh, I know what this is. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get started. Welcome, Scorpios. This is your reading for the second week of February. Now, I just started shuffling this on the live here, and this popped out right on me. So, Scorpio, you are here, and we're gonna focus on that. So, are you where you need to be? Absolutely. And at the same time, we're gonna explore this. Let's see what your Moonology message is for this full moon in beautiful, beautiful Leo. So, this is gonna be helping us heal so many parts with our heart, so many parts that we've been in denial, so many parts that we need to recognize, and we are doing this. So prosperity lies ahead with that Taurus energy at the bottom there. So let's focus. What is it? Work through your fears with this new moon in Scorpio. It's a brand new cycle. In Scorpio, you are the entire, like, your whole sign. Pluto, ruled by Pluto, all that energy is about the darkest, furthest points, right? Going through these massive transformations, taking the time on your time, but also like what lurks in the darkness, right? And of course, well, you're the one who already rules that area, but then there's still stuff in there that scares you too. There could be situations that are kind of like stinging right now, and it's sort of like, well, your fears are going to try to keep you stuck, right? Because even though you want to make these new generations, okay, are we making kids? What's going on? Even though you want to make these new changes, it's also stopping from you being able to generate this new, like, adventure if you can't get beyond your fears. But everything you want is on the other side of your fears. Like, treasure is protected in, like, mythology, right? Treasure is protected by dragons, by monsters. Why? Because you have to fight them to get to the treasure. So this monster, this fear, or these titans that seem to be, if you know, causing you that situation is, again, overwhelming and scary, but you are worthy, right? We're able to take it down, we're able to overcome it, and you are the victor in your story. So luck is on your side right now with this new moon in Sagittarius, and look at that beautiful Cupid's arrow here, right in time for Valentine's Day, bringing this beautiful love. So I feel like working through your fears is also going to help you get to that target of what you want, helping you make this new change. And just know that if there was ever a time to do it, it's now. If there was ever a time for you to be in favor, it's now. There's no retrogrades. Every planet is direct until April. So if you had stuff you've been planning, I'm telling you, do your 10-year plan in the next 6 months. Why? That's how I have what I have now, because I didn't accept it. Took me 10 years. Elon Musk said this a long time ago, and thank God I heard it when I did, because I am eons ahead, because I have adapted that mind. Now, don't overwork yourself and burn yourself out like I did, because I also did that too. But it's a time to give rather than take. So by giving you this, like, Virgo energy, right? New moon, and a lot of new moons. So there's fresh starts. I feel like what you're doing is a clean slate. I don't know if you're, you know, new home, new space, new everything, new life, new me, new you, but like new you, like everything inside and out, huge transformation. Why? Because the old you is, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with you. Okay, please understand this. This is from like a spiritual side. The old you is an old operating system, right? If we think about our phones, we always have to have updates. So it's out of date. It's outdated. And that doesn't mean that it's wrong, and it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's a time for you to give to this situation, because Virgo rules business, Virgo rules finances, the home, and health. So there is a lot of energy relating to you giving to your health. And look at her, she's in this beautiful, like, peaceful energy. So giving yourself healthy stuff with this green, that's the heart chakra. Green is just such a strong color here, and of course it also represents prosperity. And we're bringing in this beautiful new time right now where you are giving. Give love, give energy, give time. And this is what it is, like you're burning yourself out, or you're burning at all there's not even like two ends of the candle, like all of it, it's just melting, right? So there's just so much that's going on here, and you're working through it, and of course it's going to be scary, but in order for, like, you know how they say, like, if you keep going like this, something's got to give. Yeah, and it's you. So maybe what you have to give is acceptance, is allowance, is, I'm not saying give up, okay, but you have to give up fighting against the flow. Something is trying to pull you into a new direction, which is the flow of your life, which is the path of your journey. But when we're holding on to that twig on the side of the river, it's not going to let us go with the river. It's going to keep us stuck here, and we're going to keep getting beaten until we're pushed downstream. So there's stuff in your life right now that is showing you, whether it's your physical health, okay, whether it's your home, whether it's your body, or whether it's your business, right? Like there's different areas in your life. So I'm sorry, I had to focus a little extra there because I know you guys have got a lot going on. So let's see, with this divine abundance message, outrageous openness. Oh my gosh. See, I told you, like, I like break yourself open here. And that's kind of the whole thing. Sometimes like our heart breaks, sometimes these painful energies have to happen because it is a breakdown. And I have this beautiful video about my break cycles, like break down, break through, and break free. And you have to break free into this outrageous openness of full bloom and just letting yourself truly shine and radiate. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. I told you you're clinging on to something. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. So again, being outrageously open sounds intense and crazy, but with luck on your side, like, always ask yourself, what would love do? And love, sometimes it has to be like, how can I love myself? Like, is this even healthy for me? Is this even good for me? If you go there and you're eating food that you know isn't healthy for you, and then you're sick later, or you're ill in a couple of years, well, that's part of the formula. It didn't just happen that day. It's been the whole process, right? So sometimes we have to make major shifts, but it starts with little steps and small changes, right? Tony Robbins always talks about that. An inner child. Oof. We gotta love that inner child. And I feel like because there's so much blue here, it's also about speaking our truth. There could have been so much surrounded by not being able to speak up as a child. And this can also be expressing and communicating and giving that beautiful love here, right? He's in this fetal position. So it's about coming back into this energy and allowing this healing to happen. This can be talking to people. This can be expressing yourself. This is also for you, expressing your inner child, which you've never been able to. Listen, I'm 35 and I have more unicorn plushie toys now than I ever had in my life. People think they're my kids. I don't even have kids. I have no excuse that I didn't have those growing up. And I love them and I want them, and it makes me happy. So if it brings you joy, if it makes your inner child have fun and loving and have that beautiful energy, then we're doing it. Remember, look at the first word, allow me to give. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Give to your inner child, my love. Give to your inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Wow. Wow. Giving to that deep, deep need. So be outrageously open. Take yourself to an arcade. Take yourself somewhere, not in a weird way. Like do the things that you wanted to do, right? Like I still go to like Niagara Falls has Clifton Hill. When we were kids, we never could stay and go play. When I got my license, I grabbed my brother and we went and we played for like the whole night because I wanted to do that the whole time. But I was older. I was, 16, 17 years old playing with all these, like, my little brother was much younger, but I was also playing and doing it too because I wanted to do it and I didn't want him to miss that opportunity. So it's just a quick example here about letting go of your fears. Oh, people are going to judge me for being childish. Oops. I'm like the biggest kid sometimes, and it's allowing yourself. So what is it? Like, when you feel that fear of like, oh, I'm like, oh, this is different. We're not talking about tantrums, and we're not talking about stuff like we have to learn how to control our emotions. But if you haven't learned how to express it, if you haven't learned how to speak it, and this is just speaking your needs. And it can be as simple as I'm tired. It can be as simple as I'm not happy. It can be as simple as I'm not having fun, or no, I don't want to go. You know, whatever it is for you. I know you know what I'm saying. We got the 3 of Cups here though, so speaking of which, it could be some get-togethers, so could be coming together with people, or perhaps there's a lot of celebrations here too. And maybe this has to do with some kind of you know, friendships or circles. Maybe you're worried about being judged by your peers, but there's so much love here. There is so much love with the 3 of Cups. This is like all these beautiful directions and love, and just like everyone coming. It's like they're singing too. So I feel like there's different parts to this, but you know what I just realized? Her cup is fully open. This one's got her hand in her cup, and this one's completely covering it, right? So and she's not even singing. These two are singing or open-mouthed, whatever. I don't know, they're talking, but there's still a part of you. If this was you, and like we're talking about the 3 layers here, there's still a part of you that you're not fully healed with the purple here. And this is very interesting. This card's meaning totally different right now, but there's still this part of you, her head's down. It's like there's part of you that you haven't fully been able to emotionally express and connect with, and every other part of you is glowing and open and expressing yourself. But also, this is the part that you have to recognize. And in Japanese culture, there's 3 faces, the 3 masks. There's the mask that the world sees, there's the mask that your family and friends see, and then there's you, with you. When you're staring at the mirror, that's the face that you have to face. Face to face with yourself. Scorpio. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. Because now you can't blame anybody else. You have to take responsibility. You have to take the power and control back. You have to plant new roots. So be outrageously open with yourself. Honor your inner child. Look, you can't make this stuff up. 5 of Swords. You're not doing the things you want, and because you're not who you want to be, you feel like you're losing people because they know you're not being authentic or truthful, or like authentically yourself is what I mean. Like this is a part of you that you're like, huh? Or maybe when you have expressed it, people have left. Okay, whatever this is something that you have struggled with. And of course, green again with the heart chakra. Please listen to the Leo meditation that I did. It's a 40-minute. I'm a little vulnerable. I'm sharing some stuff too. We're talking in it a bit, but I also have a guided meditation and then a beautiful closing prayer. And if you really want to kind of get the value out of that, please watch it before you go to bed. Please allow yourself to be present and open-minded, because this is also what's going to help you realize this stuff. And look at the rocks around it. It's a desert. It's a complete desert, right? There's no water, there's no grass, there's no life. So there's a part of you that's feeling like that's what I'm saying, like it's dead inside a little bit, or you're hiding it. This is the deep depths. This is the fear that you're scared to express within yourself. And Hermit also came out, Virgo energy. And this has to do with like shining a light on that for yourself, learning the wisdom. Like, what have you gained your whole life by hiding this? What have you gained your whole life by not being that part of you every day in every way? And you know, like most of you are going to be learning how to express that, and this has to do with your inner child. I mean, I was a grown adult when I took myself to Disneyland because I was so young when I went, but I always wanted to go again, and it just brought me so much joy. So do the things that bring you joy, but by not doing them, look, it's showing you that you're not happy, and you can't expect that from someone else. So luck is on your side right now. If there was ever a time for you to get this healing with the Star card, it's time for you to express it. And this is for any placements, right? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Ascendant here too. So we have so much that rising, sorry. And there's just so much that this is bringing out. And I got to focus here for a second because look, I mean, Libra got this too, so maybe you're a Libra cusper with, Scorpio here too, but you have this beautiful cup of love that you're giving. So it's also about allowing yourself to be this person. Now, I also have been healing my inner child tremendously through different trauma therapies and everything, because I didn't know that things weren't okay. But I have to love myself through it now so that I can have that happiness that I deserve that was taken from me or that was prevented from me. And this to me also looks like the gift of life. Now, the Ten of Cups here, they're holding a baby. So this could be maybe what some of you are wanting when I was talking about the generational gift. But this love that you give to yourself now will be the love that you have to share with whoever you want. This is such a beautiful message for you. And by bringing that love and pouring that love, it gives you all of this. So laying down those burdens, laying down, like that's 2 tens back to back, just to be clear. It's again going to help you with your physical energy here too. It's going to help you not have to carry this, but you've been trudging along holding this burden for so long. Right? And then now you're recognizing that, like, everything is good, right? 3 cups, everything is good around me, but why am I still not expressing myself with that yellow, right? Why am I still not expressing myself more confidently? And then there's this other beautiful cup of love that comes in. Now look at the difference. I told you, right? It's a Sahara. And then now you're in this grass next to a tree. So spend some time in nature. Wow, Knight of Wands, or 6 of Wands, sorry. Yeah, this is how you're going to win this back. Win this new victory in battle. I mean, we got a new Fabio in this deck because he looks pretty fine. And that's bringing this beautiful energy that you have now worked so hard to protect this, right? And look at this, back to back. I am the one who is going to be in charge. I'm expressing myself with the yellow, red here. We have root chakra and solar plex. So those are going to be major healing. I'm telling you, do that meditation. I'm going to link it in the video. This is what's really going to help you overcome this. And look at all those sticks back there, right? You fought so hard, and there are people in situations that come here, can't come to this level, but this has been you. You have been fighting it for so long, and then now it's also just allowing yourself to truly, like, this is like, I'm not saying coming out, but this is you expressing yourself completely as and who you are. And because it's on this beautiful white horse, it's this major victory. And there's just so much love and passion here that you will really feel like, oh my God, like, why didn't I do this sooner? But then when you do, it just brings so much love, and you will have so much love to give. I love you guys. God bless you, Scorpio. This is a major transformation for you, and please give it. Give it to you. You earned this victory, and it's yours. And I'll tell you something, when you do something for yourself, it is the most rewarding gift. That can be removing yourself from situations that don't deserve you. And sometimes the fear that we have is, what's my life gonna look like without them? What's my life gonna look like not like that? What am I gonna, like, let's say it's weight. What am I gonna look like when I'm at my ideal goal? Or what am I gonna look like when I'm healthy? Or are they gonna like me? I went through that through my healing journey, and I lost a lot of people because a lot of people didn't like me because of my traumas. And I didn't realize that who I was a reflection of all the things I went through, as opposed to me actually being who I am. So chip away at that. Face it. I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to be, but step up. Participate in your rescue. You got this. And I'm so excited to see what you come up with next. God bless you. Make sure you guys check in. And again, do the Beautiful Healthy Challenge with us. It's Cavalry 2023 on Facebook, Living Healthy and Free. Join the beautiful community for great healthy ideas. I'm sharing my journey, and our friends are also all in here in the community sharing their beautiful meals and ideas, and just to give you some inspirations on different things to try and do. And please share yours too. And if you're looking for any kind of other reflections here, I have every Thursday for the month of February at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. I'm doing meditations, and tune in with me because we are doing frequency healing vibrations. That's my specialty. It's what I do. I use different tools, frequencies through sound as well as crystal work, and that is what I bring to this world, and it's my pleasure to share it with you. So if you'd like to join that journey with us every Thursday, there are tickets for you to buy the rest of the month with us, or you can just try the individual class. But I look forward to meeting you and seeing you there. God bless you, and again, can, get it through my website. No other place. You can only find it there. Use my links below. We'll see you soon. Take care, Scorpio. Bye. Ah! I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. But I'm just saying, let it go. You're the one who's in your way.